Walking over here, I was told to use the Rider-Waite deck. Okay. We old school in it. I like the Rider-Waite deck. I'm looking down. I need to do my signs. I'm going to try to get some signs posted, guys. Do the zodiacs. Oh, Spirit. Ask the powers that be watch over me during this reading. You know how I see and read. Please help me interpret these cards as you see fit. Oh, I'm being drawn to lights and Palo Santos, guys. Someone need a little protection. Someone need a little protection. Say your prayers. Say your prayers. If you're feeling a little weak and defeated, call upon Archangel Michael. He's a hard hitter. He does the trick. He does the trick. Oh, Spirit, the Palo Santos. Okay, whatever you're going through, you're being protected, okay? So, don't stress too much. Get out of your head. Pray on it. Pray on it, okay? Pray on it. I don't care if you pray on it 20 times a day. You know, don't stay stuck in a negative energy. Don't stay stuck there. It's not going to be to your benefit. I think you all need a little extra. I was drawn to do that for a reason, guys. Ooh. Whew. We're all protected now. We're all protected. Take a deep breath. I'm going to release that negative energy. We ask that Archangel Michael and his army of angels to send a veil of protection over me and my collective. Keep any negativity away. Keep any negative attacks. Keep any negative people from causing any harm or sending any harm our way. We live in the light. You live in the light, guys. Gotta protect you when you're living in the light. On to look down. Yeah, you gotta release some toxic hold, guys. Someone's dealing with the devil, but you're slowly releasing from it. But it's a hard thing to release. You know, there's 4 of Pentacles in the upright. That motherfucker's holding on to that for dear life. So, person, place, or thing that's very toxic in your life, you got to let that shit go. Okay, sweetie? You got to let it go. Just let it go. You don't need this devilish energy. That's probably why you're feeling like you need protection, because you know you were dealing with Satan himself or herself, right? You got to release that. You got to release that toxicity. You got to release that hold. And it's a hard one. It's a hard one. You know, the devil changed you because he knows you got free will. And at any point in time, you can go back to the light. You know, you can go back to the light. Yeah, see, you're waiting on something. Person, place, or thing. And you're holding on to it for dear life. But I think that's the toxicity. And maybe what you're holding on to, what you're waiting for is just, you got to release it. It's toxic. Or maybe the thought process around it, whatever it is, you gotta let it go. It's not meant for you, okay? Spirit's trying to move you away from that because he don't want you involved in that that toxic connection. And I know that's much easier said than done, okay? I know that it takes work. When you feel yourself being pulled back into that, because the devil will pull you back in, because he knows you got free will. You can go to the light any point in time. Pray on it, ask for protection, ask for guidance, ask for clarity. But you got this, okay? You got this. Jesus help send the strength for those of us that need to release from toxic people, places, and things in our life. Let us see the clarity. Let us just breathe, and if with each breath you release, you're going to release that toxic hold, okay? Okay? We got this. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Coming out of past regrets, but you're still in your head about something because you haven't ended a toxic relationship because you think it's happily ever after. But you're seeing the truth in that situation. Okay, if it's dealing with a partnership, it just wasn't meant to be. That's why there is no start. Okay? Okay. Yeah. You got to let go of these past regrets. You got to let it go. You got to release it. Don't stand by that river of sorrow and you know, wallow in it. Get your ass out of the river, okay? It's time to dry your ass off. Time to dry your ass off. And actually, you're going to build a fire and dry yourself off because you're going to get a passionate new start coming in, okay? And I'll tell you where I'm going with that here in a minute. Get out of your head. There's a lot of sleepless nights, overeating, over-drinking, over-self-medicating. Everything you're trying to do to ease the pain because you won't release it. You got to drop that shit, sweetie. You got to get out of there. But you don't want to. It's like you're stuck with all them swords in your back. And instead of moving on, you're just staying there. But with this in the reverse, the gravity will slowly pull them swords out. You know, this is spirit working on you, okay? This is spirit. Them swords are slowly going to come out. And as they come out, each one of them have to heal. So, you know, you got to heal things in order. Right? It's not all going to heal at the same time. Some wounds are going to take a little longer because they cut a little deeper. So trust the process, heal yourself, but you got to release. You got to release some swords and the negativity. Obviously, if you got some swords in your back, you weren't dealing with some very good people, places, or things, situations, right? Take it how it resonates for you. Maybe you thought this was your wish fulfillment. That's why you held on. But, you know, you're finally seeing the truth, and I think it was in a partnership relationship because that never happened. Okay, so Spirit's saying you got to let that shit go. You got to let that shit go. But you thought was happy times, could have been happy memories. It's not there, so you got to move on. And there's no spark in your life. You realize that. You know, it defeated you to the point where maybe you just stayed stuck and didn't feel like you could move on or you could create. Or you could, you know, find that zest for life. But I'm telling you, you're going to stand in your power, okay? When I told you you're going to light that fire by that river of sorrow, you're going to dry yourself off, okay? And in that fire, you're going to rise like the phoenix. You're going to become this empress, okay? You're going to give birth to something amazing. You're going to create something amazing. Something amazing is going to come from this, okay? You got to trust me on this. But you got to pull your shit together. You got to pull yourself together, okay? You got to pull yourself together. How's that Miranda Lambert song goes? It doesn't matter how you feel, it only matters how you look. Go and fix your makeup, girl. It's just a breakup, girl. And hide your crazy and start acting like a lady, right? Pull yourself together. Because when you pull yourself together, you're going to be on the defensive. You know that? Because you're a little wounded. You're still a little scarred from this. It's still a little fresh, right? You're in that, you know, I wish a bitch, right? Kind of energy. But you're not going to go there because you're going to take this energy. You're going to get yourself looking good. You're going to work on yourself. Pull yourself together. You're going to be on the defensive because you're wounded. But you got a wonderful new start being guided towards you by the universe, by God Almighty above. Okay? What you went through wasn't for naught. It was a learning experience. But you got to pull your ass out of that fucking, that feel sorry for me bullshit. We don't vibe here on this channel with that. My collective are empresses. Right? And the empress looks all fine and you know, pretty and put together there. But she can get ghetto on your ass pretty fucking quick. You know, you don't fuck with the empress because she knows pain. Right? Empress gives birth. She knows pain. She can take some shit. But she gonna look good in the damn process, right? I'm getting that saying, I came into this earth covered in someone else's blood. I'm not afraid to go out, right? That's Empress energy. You know, it's beautiful, loving, kind, and caring, but boy, she can get ghetto on your ass pretty quick. Knight of Swords, you know what? Fast communication in. Page of Pentacles. Small gift, small offer, could be an apology. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Lack of emotion. Lack of, lack of emotion. Lack of love. Lack of something. Lack of emotional clarity. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Really? Okay, this is interesting. Past energy, right? Fast communication in, but someone got met with the King of Swords. Or the Queen of Swords, excuse me. Ooh. You know, you could have been dealing with somebody that wanted to, I'm getting like snarky shit, like slander, lies, bullshit, people fucking with you. You know, Swords is about the mental, communication. So you could have been dealing with some very mental, fucked up people that just like to play games, gaslighting, all that bullshit, right? Ghosting. It was just mind games. But you turned out to be this Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she's a teacher when she wields that sword, right? Oh, she'll cut a bitch. But she gonna give you a lesson while she's cutting you. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna cut this shit off, but I'm gonna teach you a lesson in the fucking process, okay? King of Swords will just cut you to watch you bleed. He don't give a fuck. Queen of Swords, she gonna cut you, but she'll give you a fucking Band-Aid maybe afterwards. She gonna be like, did you learn your fucking lesson? Now pick your little bitch ass up and go fucking straighten your ass up, right? Did you learn the lesson? Or am I gonna have to cut you again? Did you learn the lesson? Because the Knight of Swords energy is couldn't be very immature energy, right? It's quick, it's fast, you know, people trying to, you know, I'm getting sucker punches, you know? But boy, someone just put an end to that shit. But in the process of cutting shit out, she's like, I'm going to teach you a fucking lesson, okay? I'm going to teach you a lesson. It's going to hurt, but I'm going to teach you a lesson. That's fucking brilliant. I've never seen that come up. I love that. Future energy, Page of Pentacles, the Moon, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. I'm really feeling that someone might come in, offer a little gift, maybe give an apology. This is kind of going on in the background. This is the shit you're not seeing. Because there's a lot of stuff that is hidden from you. Okay? In a person, place, thing situation. I'm thinking with these, this Knight of Swords here, this little fuckery that you had to put an end to. I'm really thinking it's my collective that's put an end to this. Y'all take the roles as it resonates, okay? But there's a lot of shit going on that you're not seeing. And someone that might have been holding out, this Ace of Pentacles, holding out for some money, holding out for something tangible. Well, they lost it. And they're seeing that now. So maybe someone wants to come in and apologize for this past behavior. Because you know what? I think they maybe wanted to work on something with you. This could be this could very easily be a work situation. Maybe someone trying to keep you from getting ahead. Someone trying to keep you from prospering. Someone trying to keep you from getting something that was divinely yours. And this is all going in the background that you don't see. You don't realize this is going on yet. This is the shit that's hidden from you. But someone wishes they'd have come forward and worked with you instead of now, you know, because they didn't, they're at a loss. And, you know, this is I'm going to say this is a financial hit. Someone didn't lose out. What they thought they were going to keep from you, in the end, they're going to lose. So whatever they had going in, by the time they're done, it's going to be cut in half. This is like a loss card. Someone's taken a loss. And in the process, they're out in the cold and they realize, yo, I should have just done the right thing. I should have trusted what I knew I wanted to do, but I didn't. Because I was going to try to pull some sneaky shit and keep someone else from getting something. But do not be surprised if someone don't try to come in and maybe send you a little gift. I'm really getting an apology with this Page of Pentacles, though. I think someone's going to apologize for their shit because it actually backfired on them. It actually backfired. Someone got left out in the cold. Maybe you're the one that left this person out in the cold. You know what? When you yielded that Queen of Swords, whew, you cut a mother. You're like, I'll show you how I operate. I'll leave you out in the cold. I'll prevent you from having any movement forward and prevent you from keeping anything that you thought you were going to get behind my back. And this ain't nefarious shit, right? I think this is more like along the lines of karma. Because the Queen of Swords is about teaching a lesson. You know, you taught someone a lesson and it hurt in the process. You weren't kind and gentle. Future outcome. Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot, the Seven of Cups, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. You know, I think someone didn't show any emotion. I'll take this how this resonates, right? This doesn't always, I'm not really getting a love reading from this, for those of you wanting that. It very well could be, but I think someone was just afraid to show their emotion. So someone had to cut some off. You know what? Perhaps it was this Queen of Swords. She had to cut the love off, right? A little tough love. A little tough love here is kind of what I'm getting. As we got the Chariot, someone's looking at their options, and they really want to move towards someone that they see as their star. You know, the star is a healing energy. The star is someone who is grounded and they got their shit together. They trust their intuition. You know, them stars are about getting your chakras aligned. You see, one of them's out of place. So you need to get your chakras aligned. You know, lighting the Palo Santos here, that was probably what you needed protection from. These attacks. And a lot of this shit you don't even realize is going on behind your back. That's the thing. There's a lot of shit that you don't see, you didn't know about. You know, people trying to affect your money, people trying to affect your livelihood, people trying to affect shit, which in turn actually bit them in the ass. Because, you know, when you weave that little spider web of deception, your ass going to end up getting stuck in it. So now someone's wanting to come in, right? Because you went cold. You cut a mother off, right? Well, now there's someone wants to come forward. And this is, the Chariot is guided from above. So someone's looking at their options. They're seeing this Chariot. This Chariot's going to take them to someone. And this someone could be a very beneficial person in their life. This is a healing person. The star is a healing person. Very intuitive. Very, you know, she's buck-ass naked outside because they are comfortable in their skin. This is the person, and you know, I always get, you know, when you're like naked as a jaybird outside, you have nothing to hide, right? You're just free. You're confident in yourself. You are you. Unashamedly, you know, you do what you do, and you ain't ashamed about it. You want to see my body naked? I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it. Here you go. It's beautiful. I think this is beautiful energy. And you know what? I looked at it. I wasn't thinking of love reading, but I think someone sees you as this passionate Queen of Wands and wants to start a relationship. I think someone sees, I hate to go there, but this is what I got as soon as I looked down at the cards. Someone sees you as fucking wifey husband material, right? You're this Queen of Wands. You're beautiful. You're fiery. You're passionate. You're you know, intuitive as fuck with that black cat. This is a person that's so in tune with themselves. Very passionate. They have a passionate drive, a passion for life, a passion for living, a passion for whatever they put their time and effort into. Very grounded earth energy, right? You see them sunflowers. This is a person that shoots for happiness. They like happiness. This could be a person that's all the time happy. They try to always see the bright side of things. Because, you know, sunflowers follow the sun. Because they're always looking at the light. They're always looking towards the light. This could be a very spiritual person. With the star card here, too. This could be dealing with someone very spiritual. I think someone sees you as actually like a husband-wifey material. And don't get caught up on the gender on the cards, okay? There is no sex in gender. It's just the energy. It's the energy. The Queen of Wands is, you know, passionate, loving, the kind and caring, the kind of the gentleness side of life. Whereas the King of Wands can be a little bit more dominant, a little bit more possessive, a little more kind of domineering. The Queen is more of a laid back. It's a fiery spitfire energy, but it's loving, it's kindness, it's caring too. You know what I mean? You know, you can have great sex and she'll hold you afterwards, right? It's more than just the one. You kind of get the whole package, and this is a very healing energy. This Queen of Wands and the star here. This is the person that'll heal in the process. You feel good around them because their energy heals. You're dealing with a healer. You're dealing with an intuitive. You could definitely be a card reader. It's someone that is in tune with their intuition. They're in tune with their inner guides. They're in tune with the universe. I think someone sees you as fucking husband-wifey material with that 10 of Pentacles here. That could also mean you're going to come into your own financially. I was getting the marriage card, but, this could mean you're going to get yourself together financially. Being in your power. This is a reading about someone in their power. Because I think this Queen of Wands is also this Queen of Swords. When she has to cut a bitch, she'll cut a bitch. If she can just knock you on the head, she'll knock you on the head, right? She chooses her weapon accordingly, right? If she gotta cut a bitch, she'll cut a bitch. But in the process, she's gonna teach you a lesson, right? She just ain't out there, cutting people just for shits and giggles. She's like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson and it's gonna hurt, okay? But if you do the right thing, you come right by me, you know what? I can use my energy and actually heal you as well. I can share my passion for life, my drive for life. I'm not a total bitch. I can cut you, but I can heal you in the process. And this could be very lucrative for you, some way or another. Maybe you're going to use your spiritual gifts and get some financial gain. That might be for just a couple of you, but that's the one I'm getting. I'm trying to build my soul tribe, guys. And I know people guided to me. It'll be a soul connection. I truly believe that. When the right people meet and you resonate on that level. And I believe my collective is a bunch of high-vibing people that, can take care of themselves. Very, very empowered, very strong, very confident, very beautiful. Confidence is very beautiful. Confidence shoots someone's attractive level through the fucking roof. It really does. Now, not to confuse confidence with cockiness, but a truly confident person who is comfortable in their skin. Whew. Baby. Sign me up for that any day. That radiates outwards, right? That radiates outwards. But to get to this, you either had to go through all this shit and you finally come to your senses, or you might be going through it. And child, let me tell you, this ain't going to be easy, okay? You're going to just have to cut your losses. Cut your losses. Get out of that fucking river of sorrow. We ain't drowning in it. Could be, maybe you're drowned in your fucking troubles in liquor or wine. You gotta get out of it. You gotta get out of it. Gotta get out of it. Because I forgot we had the Empress here. We have the Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Because, yes, the Empress embodies all four queens. And she can come out and use whatever she needs to do to defend herself. To defend her kingdom. And she will. Because she got complete control over all of them. Remember that. And through that, while you're healing, you will get a new start. You are being divinely guided down the path your ass needs to go. So trust me. But you know what? You kind of know this. Or you should know this. Because you're feeling the nudge. You're intuitive as fuck. You know that. You know that. So even though you might not know the fuckery going on behind you here with this moon energy, you kind of know something's up. You don't necessarily have to know what, but you know something's up, right? You know when you got to put your guard up. You know when you can't trust a mother. You know. But I really am kind of getting two things with this, right? I think this is a twofold energy. Someone sees you and wanting to come in and build with you a partnership, or this is going to be you building your own. But this 10 of Pentacles is beautiful energy. And you are radiating. If you don't believe it, sweetie, you're a star. People are watching. You're affecting people, whether you realize it or not. And you're affecting people because it's your energy. It's your spirit. It's the... You know when you meet somebody and you don't know what it is about them, but it's like the charisma, they're very charismatic. They just kind of draw you in, and you're just, you just can't help but be drawn into them, their energy. It's like you're going to radiate that out, and people are going to see it, and they're going to be attracted to you. And they're going to be like, wow. And a lot of that is because inherently you're a healer. Those that don't realize you're a healer, you're a healer. Okay, but sometimes you have to learn to use that on yourself. That's about protecting you. Okay, burning the Palo Santos. You got to learn to protect your energy as well. Empaths, healers, light workers, you know, you take that hit sometimes. Especially when you're dealing with low vibrational people. Because that pulls on your energy. That's why they're low vibrational around you. That's why they want to keep around you. Because they pull off your energy. Because you got a lot to give. But in the end, it actually drains you. And you're not able to go forth and do the work you need to do. That's why you gotta learn to protect yourself. And that's why you can hit the Queen of Swords mode when you need to. You're going to be like, I'm going to cut you. But I'm going to teach you in the process, okay? You don't fuck with me like that. Don't fuck with me like that. Because I can cut you, but I can also heal you. You're coming into your strength. You're coming into your power. You're learning your gifts. You're learning your gifts. Thank you, Spirit. Your power, so to speak, what your superpower would be in a sense. You know, it's the ability to heal. And some people can't get it the proper way, so they got to steal your energy the best way that they can. Instead of coming forward and, you know, actually. But at the same token, you got to learn how to protect yourself from the energy vampires. The people that just want to take your energy and deplete you to fill themselves up so they can, you know, go on a little bit. You're like a battery charger. They want to steal your energy and deplete you so they can do the fuckery they need to do until they get drained. Because they can't create their own energy. They can't create that own, they can't mock you. They can't create what you got. You can't fake that. You know, you cannot fake that energy. You feel it. You radiate it. Hold on a minute, guys. They want me to just see what card drops out of this, so we're just going to do this real quick. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want to put on this? What else do you want to put on this? What else do you want to put on this, Spirit? What message do you have for the collective? What other message do you have for the collective? Why was I drawn to this deck? Why was I drawn to this deck? What else you got to say? What else you got to say, Spirit? Spirit got something else to say. Wake this deck up, Spirit, please. What else you got to say? What else you got to say? Throw us a card or two down on this, please. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that didn't take long. Told you they had something they wanted to say. Again, you're going to defend yourself. Because you're coming out of silent. You're coming out of being silent. You've done some healing. If you ain't at this point along the journey, okay, if you're still stuck in this past regret, river of sorrow, drowning your sorrows and shit, you're going to soon come out of it. And you're going to get into your power, your Empress power. Because when you're in your Empress power, you can freely go from whichever queen you need to encompass to create what you need to create. If you need to cut a bitch, you'll cut a bitch. If you need to just knock somebody on the head every now and then, you can do that too. If you need to spark the growth, you can do that too. You need to bring love, you can accompany the Queen of Pentacles. When you need to make money, you are the Queen of, Queen of Cups is love, Queen of Pentacles is money, earth energy, getting grounded. You control all of it. If you're not at that energy yet, you will soon be getting there. But like Spirit's saying, you got to get out of the past. You got to release all this river of sorrow bullshit. You're not playing the victim anymore. But most of you probably never played the victim. Probably 99.9% never played the fucking victim. You went through what you went through to get to where you're at. And you grew from it. And you're going to stand your fucking ground. You best believe it, right? You're like, I didn't go through the shit I went through to let some motherfucker come in and try to fucking roll me over. You know what I mean? That's why you had to cut a bitch. You're like, I'll tell you how shit goes. Because you went in and you did the work. The hermit goes into silence to work on themselves, to figure out their next step. You know, they're guided by the star in that lantern. Someone sees the light. Someone sees where they need to go. Someone sees what they want. So, you got this. And trust me, you're going to defend what you need to defend. That's spirit-led. And a lot of that's going to be defending your energy, defending your power, your power, so to speak, your abilities, your gift. I'm telling you, if you don't realize you're a healer, you're a healer. Oh. Yeah, you know, when you stay in this Empress in reverse mode, and you stay in that Five of Cups, this is Five of Cups in another deck, you lose your ability to create. You lose your ability to give birth to new ideas. You lose your ability. And you know, this Empress in reverse could be about a loss. So, you know, if you don't get out of this energy, it's not going to be beneficial to you. So you're gonna put your little combat boots on, look all cute, because you're going to be on the defensive, and you're going to be protecting your energy. And while you're protecting your energy, you're going to be filling yourself up. You're going to be getting recharged. You're going to be getting your chakras in line. You're going to be saying your incantations. You're going to be praying to the God Almighty to protect you and, you know, let you build your strength up to go on and do what you need to do, which I think is going to be very abundant, and I think could also lead to a very good partnership. I'm going to say partnership and not love, because I think at this point in time, I think someone's a little closed off to really being emotionally open at the moment. And that's not a bad thing. You know, you need to work on you instead of worrying about, you need to get your cups overflowing. Because once your self-love is overflowing, then you have all this extra love to give everybody, and it's not going to drain you. So someone is getting built up. This is fucking amazing. This is beautiful energy. Know you're being guided. Know you're being blessed. Know that your intuition will never fail you. And when in doubt, ask the universe, ask God for guidance and assistance. But Spirit and the universe is going to lead you in the right path, the right direction. So you just stay on that. Trust it. And, you know, you might have to go cold. But it's to your benefit. Other people might not like it, but, you know, sometimes you got to cut a bitch to let them know, to teach them a lesson. I love that energy, guys. Thank you. Oh, that filled me with so much energy. I swear I could go fucking run 5 miles. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light.